Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Rain pours down on our southwest communities. A live look at Ann Arbor, where you can see the hazy gray skies. Severe thunderstorm warning areas are in effect for Lenawee and Washtenaw counties right now. Good afternoon, everybody. We're tracking these storms as they move closer to Detroit. We're going to bring in forewarned meteorologist Brian Sherman for a look at where we are looking at specifically, and wind is a big concern today.
I think where our concern, Karen, goes all the way into the early to mid-evening hours tonight. The good news is we are warning free for the moment here. Exact Track 40 radar tracking a few showers now. Southern Oakland County working into portions of Wayne County. So Novi down to Romulus as well as Grosse Ile, but also tracking some thunderstorms off to the north, working out of Lapeer County into portions of Sanilac and St. Clair counties. So anywhere from Dryden to Almont, working over toward Brockaway down to Emmett. Some stronger thunderstorms, heavy rainfall, gusty winds to 30 to 40 miles an hour can be expected. And we will keep the chance of those thunderstorms until about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. But where we have seen the storms today, they've put down a healthy dose of rainfall. The green is at least an inch, with the yellows closing in on 2 inches in northeastern Lenawee County. And we're only going to add on to these numbers as we go from today and into tomorrow as well. Tower cam over downtown Detroit, clouds increasing with rain showers knocking on our doorstep. 75 degrees here in downtown Detroit. That south wind at about 6 miles an hour, keeping the humidity with us. Those thunderstorms, thanks to a frontal boundary right across the region tonight. And I do think we will keep the storm threat into the end of the week on Friday before drying out into the weekend. I'll break down what you can expect in your complete forewarned forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Brian. You can snap a picture of the QR code up on your screen right now to download the Forewarned Weather Alert app. It will notify you when lightning is detected near you, so you can be ready when those storms roll in. Now, we did just learn 2 people are charged in the death of a 9-year-old child. 2 Detroit residents, Sherman and Sampaguda Jones, are accused in the tragic death of a 9-year-old boy under their care. That child died from pneumonia last September, but prosecutors say neglect and assault played a role. Both have been charged with felony murder, torture, and involuntary manslaughter. They were arraigned today. They are due back in court in July. String of pharmacy break-ins across Metro Detroit tied to a group of men arrested within the last 24 hours near Wyoming Street. I want you to take a listen to MSP's Trooper 2 helicopter as officers track the men down.
Radio, Trooper 2.
Trooper 2.
All right, we're following a B&E vehicle. It's Marks. It's at 18822 Marks, 18822 Marks.
So the behind the scenes, this all went down overnight. Police are still looking for answers this afternoon. We're going to bring in Lauren Kostick, who has been talking to MSP today. And Lauren, that chopper played a key role in getting these guys.
Karen, that's right. Yeah, Trooper 2 playing such a critical role in last night's investigation, with all 4 of the suspects quickly being arrested. So let's get straight to that video you were seeing there. Again, this happened late last night. The suspects were actually caught in the act at a pharmacy in Novi near 10 Mile and Haggerty. You can see the 4 suspects pulling up, breaking in through the front door. 3 suspects went in and 1 stayed in the car. As soon as police pulled up, the driver took off. A chase then started with Trooper 2 in the sky, following the suspect's every move. After several attempts to pull him over, the suspect got out and started running. Now, Trooper 2 was able to follow him into a neighborhood where he was eventually arrested. And this isn't the first time we've seen Trooper 2 play such a key role in catching suspects. So today we spoke with First Lieutenant Mike Shaw about it. Take a listen.
He takes off, and then we're able to continue on and get this person stopped afterwards without, putting the public in additional danger. Now, we'll never really get rid of pursuits. It's always going to be something there because, bad guys, bad girls are always going to try to get away no matter what. But this is just another tool we have to make it a lot safer.
And this incident took less than an hour, and we're told that really is because Trooper 2, the helicopter, was able to track this suspect that got away from start to finish. So for now, Karen, back to you.
It is interesting to see those chases through the infrared technology at night. Where does the investigation stand right now, Lauren?
Yeah, we just checked in with state police a little bit ago. They weren't able to share many details, but they tell us this investigation, it's still ongoing. Those 4 suspects arrested. And also we know that multiple agencies are involved, from state police to local departments. So still some questions there. But we also went to the pharmacy where this happened last night. And I did talk to some of the workers there, and they say unfortunately this is common to have break-ins, and that they're thankful these suspects were caught.
Good job by MSP. All right, we appreciate it. Thanks, Lauren. Well, the man accused of murdering a well-known Detroit doctor is headed to trial. Desmond Burks has been bound over in the death of Dr. Devon Hoover. He was found dead in his home April of 2023. After 4 days of preliminary hearings, the prosecution shared video evidence and witness accounts linking Burks to the crime. They say Burks and Dr. Hoover had an ongoing relationship, and jealousy may have been a factor in that murder. Today, the judge agreed there was enough evidence to have a jury decide his fate.
While there may not be a witness that is here to testify directly that they saw the defendant pull out a weapon and murder the victim, there is quite a substantial amount of indirect evidence indicating that that is exactly what occurred.
Burks was also bound over in his other second-degree murder case. He's accused of punching a man during a road rage incident and then leaving him in the street. That man later died from a head injury. Burks will appear in court again for both cases on July 3rd. We also could learn the verdict in the Sean Diddy Combs trial before July. Prosecutors delivered closing arguments today. The defense is set to deliver closing arguments tomorrow. Combs family members were there in court as prosecutors wrapped up. The jury was once again shown the hotel camera footage of Combs beating his ex-girlfriend Casey Ventura. The prosecutor said Combs used force and coercion to get Casey to do what he wanted. The defense is expected to wrap up by the end of the week, and then the jury will begin its deliberations. Here in Detroit, neighbors at the Jefferson Apartments are really struggling this afternoon with no air conditioning. It's been going on throughout the week. It's been days, still no AC. Today, the city told us the building has a contractor working on getting it fixed, but it's still not working. We're told it should be back on by the end of this week. A neighbor reached out to us using our help desk to let us know about this one. By the way, you can reach out to Local 4 on our website, clickondetroit.com. We will stay on top of this story and let you know if they get that AC on tomorrow. St. Clair County Beach is shut down due to elevated E. coli levels. Water samples detected the bacteria at Holland Beach in Port Huron. Swimmers are being told to avoid the water until further notice. Symptoms vary from person to person, but often include severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, and also some vomiting. It's day 1 of the Rocket Classic at the Detroit Golf Club. On the leaderboard right now, #1 spot goes to Minwoo Lee, who carded a 9 under 63, tying a course record. The Australian golfer is leading the way right now. Behind him, Andrew Putnam, Aldrich Potgeider, and Lee Hodges. Ahead on Local 4 News at 5, Joel Sebastianelli will join us live for all the things fans can enjoy at the Rocket Classic this week. You don't want to miss all the action.